Grant, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. The victory today for the boys. What's the feeling in the dressing room?
Relief. Relief, basically, because after being 2-0 and then letting them get back to 2-all, we were quite getting concerned, but we plugged away. I think we worked a lot harder in the second half, and in the end, we got the result we wanted.
Taking Wayne off in the second half for Henry, was that a tactical move?
To be honest, we thought we were struggling a little bit down the right hand side today, and we just felt the time was right for a change. And whilst we were thinking about trying to get the two wingers to bring young Harrison on, in the game where it was quite competitive, bringing Solomon on. He's a strong boy, Solomon, and I think he did very well. I thought Solomon did very well when he came on.
Billy Bricknell's goal was a moment of sublime skill. Your opinion?
Well, if you ask Paul Smith, who's I think he's played 400 league games, he was raving about his performance today, and I think anyone who watched that would have said how well he played. A fantastic game for us today. Worked hard. Now, it's very difficult when you're the only one on your own, and you know it's not his real position, like a target man as such. He always does well feeding off someone else. So we asked him to do a lot of work, and I think you've got to say that his work rate was fantastic today.
It's been some time since we've had an interview. Perhaps you'd like to go through some of the new players you've brought in and the reason why you brought them in.
I think you can see from today why we brought the new goalkeeper in. I think you saw how much we missed him since he went off. He gives a lot of confidence to the defence. I think everybody who's seen him so far has been impressed with him. His handling's very, very good. All round, his all-round demeanour is very good. He's a presence, and that is something that we wanted. We brought Trotty in because of the injuries we've got to shore up the defence. Tried and tested, but he's not long term. But it was in to do a job for us. Adrian Dean is coming on loan, but he hasn't been playing for Braintree through injury, so. I think he's improved every game. I don't think he'd be the first to admit probably still not 100% fit, but he's certainly getting there. He took his goal well today. And what can you say about Paul Smith? Someone said today he did not waste one ball and scored. Again, that little bit of an older head in the middle of the park. I think he proved his worth today. Very impressive.
Basic managers have to mention Leon's performance since you've put him on the transfer list. He appears to be freed up from his holding role. Do you think that's actually sort of helped him as a player?
I don't think it's not necessarily so much the holding role, but I think taking the captaincy away from him has taken the weight off his shoulders, and he, I think in the last couple of games he's responded very well. He likes it at Billericay. He doesn't want to go into the list. So all credit to him because he's worked. He hasn't gone around with an attitude. He's worked hard. I think in the last 2 games he's done very well. He would, looking to probably get forward more now. When you've got someone like Smudger in the holding role, gives Leon and Adrian a chance to push forward, which they did today.
Everybody says that you make your own luck in football to a certain degree. We worked hard today, but with the conditions, it did go our way to a certain degree. Would you say that today is is the turning point?
I hate this. Before you go anywhere, as soon as I realised we were kicking the other way, I think the last time we kicked the other way, and Steve might know better than me, but I think it was in the trophy against Mangersfield. I could be wrong there. Don't want too many opposing teams to sit, but we always go that way. So I don't know if Danny Kerrigan had anything to do with that. But we were 2-0 up anyway, so we sort of blew that out of the window. Very disappointed with their first goal. Very disappointed from where it started, up the field to go on the field. Disappointed, and the second goal was even more disappointing, to be honest. But I don't want to name names. But we were very disappointed about the goals. But fair play. They showed a bit of character. They worked hard and they deserved their goal in the end. And I don't think anybody could begrudge us the win.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Ryan.